put these banjos together, I mean, when you set it up, do you sort of play with different types of bridges, for
I
instance?
do. That's one of the biggest things. You asked an important question there. Bridges can make or break a banjo to me. It can be a great banjo, and you can put a bad bridge on it and absolutely kill the tone down. But I'll go through 20 sometimes. People think that's crazy. I sit right here in the peace and quiet with no phones ringing and nothing bothering me until I find that one that I think really suits that particular banjo. But I was talking to a guy about that last week. People don't put enough stock in a good bridge because that's basically where all your sound vibrates from the head up. It produces everything. I mean, if you don't believe it,
You know, I was even thinking about the way, you know, some people, you know,
my finger will absolutely touch it every now and then, but I just use it
That's
as
what I wanted
more
to
of a
point out,
reference, more of a reference point. I know where I'm at. Then I can move. I noticed Earl and JD, a lot of guys do to some degree. I don't like it to ride on it, of course, but I do touch it as a reference point to kind of know where you are.
Any comments on Presto and Hump?
I've always been a fan of the Prestos, to be honest, but when I got the Mac Crow banjo, it had, of course, the double hump clamshell rather than the four hump. And first thing I did when I got it was took it straight off as quick as I could get it off and put a Presto on it. And it absolutely changed the tone of that banjo. And the only thing I can say regarding that would make that change is the actual clamshell sat back about maybe a quarter of an inch further than the Presto, and it changed the tension of the strings a little bit. So I ended up putting it back on. I've left it on all those years. But just whatever suits that particular banjo. I'm not hung up on either one, but this one came with this one. I'm going to leave it on here. Doesn't seem to hurt it at all. Yeah, boy.